What's up, everybody? No intro. Got out of work, took a shower. Now I can sit down and talk about Xbox's biggest acquisition, Microsoft's biggest acquisition to date, and that is Activision Blizzard. Yes, every game, if the deal goes through, which it probably will because everybody wants Activision to sell, but that means Xbox will own every game you see behind me. Yes. All right. I was shocked by Bethesda. Very shocked because I wasn't expecting it. No, this time I knew Xbox would buy another publisher, but I thought it would be maybe Ubisoft, maybe it'd be EA, maybe they surprise us and do a Bandai Namco, and maybe everybody's beloved Sega. So that's where my head was. I've never in my right mind thought about Activision Blizzard. I only because I've like it was my same thing. My opinion would take to. I was like, maybe they're just too big to buy. But then you look at the situation that's going on, and now in retrospect, it's starting to make sense. Microsoft or Xbox lost Mike Ybarra to Activision Blizzard right before the Xbox Series launch. They also lost Rod Ferguson to Activision Blizzard shortly after that, and Rod Ferguson is over the the Diablo series, whatever. And I'm like, oh, man, oh, okay, cool. And then, the stories come out about, Bobby Kotick and all this other stuff. And I'm like, it's now hitting me as like, it's crazy. Like a year and some change later, they acquired him. It's almost like they sent Ybarra and Ferguson there to really set the foundation for a takeover. But no, that's just me kind of like thinking. But nonetheless, yeah, and I haven't hyped up Activision or Blizzard, whatever, anything like that. Like I said, I play select games. I know they got historic IPs. Obviously, Call of Duty is the biggest name out there. But when I saw this flash across my Twitter, somebody hit me up on Twitter. Matter of fact, let me shout him out. He was in my DMs this morning, and it was first thing in the morning, and he says to me, his name, shout out to Gamer Buzz, that's who it was. He was like, he said, "Let's go" at 8:22 a.m. and I'm like, "What's up?" And he said, and before he could tweet respond to me Activision, I went to the Twitter homepage and I saw the rumored post about Activision Xbox. And when you know what rumor, it's like, whatever, it depends on tweet. Then I seen Jason Schreier and I'm like, and then shortly after I saw the Xbox post and I freaking screamed. Xbox is set to acquire Activision Blizzard for $68.7 billion, some some crazy number. But the crazy thing is they had all these billions they needed to spend because they were trying to buy TikTok. They were trying to buy Discord for these crazy amounts, and them dumbasses didn't sell. Why not put that money back into gaming and get Activision Blizzard? Now Xbox is the proud owners of the Call of Duty franchise. Can you imagine Call of Duty exclusive to Xbox PC or the Xbox ecosystem, which was cloud console PC, right? Game Pass, day and date. Call of Duty, I told you guys, I still don't own Vanguard. I still do not own Vanguard. I am now waiting until that thing hits Game Pass after this deal closes or right before this deal closes and gets approved. But it's simple. It's like, even though Activision Blizzard is bigger than Call of Duty is the biggest game behind Grand Theft Auto that you can have. So I know there's a lot of people talking like, man, will they make this go exclusive? Will they keep releasing on PlayStation? I'm gonna tell you right now what I think is going to happen. Right? You see this thing right here? You see this right here? This will remain on PlayStation. That's about it. And if they happen to do a zombies free-to-play game, but I think we know what happened with the ZeniMax deal. They don't have to commit to PlayStation. PlayStation won't even give Xbox a Final Fantasy game, even though that's a third-party IP from a third-party publisher that Xbox could have bought if they wanted to, looking at how much they're worth compared to this. But look at this. Look at this. Look at at this. Crash with this purchase, Xbox owns Call of Duty. They own that Candy Crush, which they make about like $2 million a day. They own Spyro the Dragon. Now, Crash Bandicoot, the funny thing about Crash Bandicoot, that this thing used to be PlayStation's mascot. And it's now going to be an Xbox mascot geared towards children. And I can't wait till just give you guys that I don't own any of these Crash Bandicoot games. You know what I mean? They're going to be in Game Pass fairly soon. Skylanders, Prototype. And Tony Hawk's Pro Skater. Oh my God. Wow. It's just insane. And I know they got World of Warcraft, they got Diablo, all that stuff. And I don't know. It's as an Xbox fan, I'm just very, very happy. As an Xbox fan, I don't understand, right? If you are a fan of Western RPGs and shooters, and you not having an Xbox, and this is to the console guys. We know everybody could you can play on PC, but not everybody playing on PC. I don't play on PC. I play on console. So there's no reason not to game on Xbox. There's not a single reason not to game on Xbox. Now, whether you do or you choose to not to do that's up to you. But there's a whole ton of IP here. A whole ton of IP. Now, yeah, I wish it was Ubisoft and EA or a combination of Ubisoft and somebody else, and I feel like there would have been more an immediate result. But I'm not mad at it. You know what I mean? I am not mad at it. I think it's a big deal, and everybody's talking. Everybody's becoming overnight antitrust professionals. I've never seen so many antitrust professionals. They thought Bethesda was a monopoly. Get a load of this. Now, this deal only puts Microsoft as the third largest gaming company in terms of gaming revenue. They're still behind PlayStation, and they're still behind Tencent. However, with this move, and if Xbox wants to fully execute this move in a way I think they should, once this deal closes and things set in stone and they do what they need to do with these IPs, you have no reason not to have an Xbox. If Call of Duty's only on Xbox and PC, you have no reason not to have Game Pass. Remember how Game Pass numbers jumped after Bethesda and the sales jumped up after the Bethesda acquisition? Look what's going to happen here. This is a big deal. I'm excited. I'm ecstatic. Looking forward to the rest of the year with all the people tagging and asking all these Xbox execs and Activision execs, will you still release games on PlayStation? I think we got to do it like this. Treat it how they did ZeniMax. But I'm not going to hold you guys too long. I wanted to go live, but I do got a podcast I could do tomorrow. Play an Xbox podcast tomorrow. We're going to go all balls deep into this topic and discussion, but I did want to get my immediate results out because I had all this pent-up energy that I could not use. So I had to work my 9 to 5, which turned into a 9 to 6, which turned into a 9 to 7, and it's the reason why my video isn't ready until now. But I ain't got no special thumbnail. I ain't got no special intro, no outro, but I'm going to leave you with this. Xbox is the best box, and I am the best bot. Good night or good morning if you're on the other side of the globe. And I hope I hit the record button. Yeah, I hit the record button. Peace.